Good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do the usual disclaimers, if you're unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non for profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 900 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so called behavior modification program. The Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused, folks. You know the drill. Please read that article. Share it on all your social media. Also included in there is NeuroClastic's public statement regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC actually decides to see through with their threat. Trigger warning 1. When we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center and Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please make sure to utilize the headphones, alright? Trigger warning 2. This channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously parental supervision is very much advised. So, where we left off, shall we? We note that people who manifest SIB or AB may have conditions or take medications that increase their predisposition for palpitations. Here's my thing. Our devices didn't cause it. Your heart condition is. If I have a heart condition, why are you strapping me with an electronic device? Logic. Do any of you people ever use it? One wonders, don't they? However, the relationship between such predisposition and the risk of this harm from the application of the ESDs is speculative. The effect of electricity on those with, comorbid health conditions, on the other hand, it's a bit of a horse with a different color. We know that for those who have epilepsy, if they're struck by lightning, guess what's going to happen? That is documented. People with heart conditions are known to go into cardiac arrest, among other multiple heart issues. What we do know, scientific literature has backed this, that those who have been shocked full of electricity run the risk of heart palpitations if they have epilepsy and the seizures. This isn't rocket science, okay? I'm tired of you bending over backward, FDA, as though you're trying to cushion the blow of what you're saying to these evil bastards. Don't cushion it. Don't coddle these goddamn people. Okay? Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the kid glove bullshit. This has gone on quite long enough. You know, please, FDA, quit bending over backwards, but it hasn't been proven that this specific device, because these are the arguments that the JRC are going to continue to run into the ground until they ruin another generation of kids' lives. Okay? You're allowed to state things like this, yes. But if we err on the side of brevity here, we're going to end up in this exact same situation in 2025. Okay? You can't take any shortcuts with the JRC. If you give them an inch, they will take 100 miles. All right? No quarter to those bastards. As with the potential of additional risk of seizures, the reports are anecdotal, so we did not accord them significant weight, and they do not significantly affect our evaluation of the benefit-risk profile. Can you please, for the love of God, say, on the other hand, that you do know for a fact that when you pump a human body full of electricity, there is documents, data, and stats in regards to those who have heart issues immediately after? And should that be something that continues on down the line for the rest of their lives? Because the fact of the matter is, yes, folks, we do have that goddamn data. Okay? It is not a gigantic leap to assume that little kids being subjected to far more targeted electricity being pumped through their veins, particularly if they suffer from preconditions, regardless of where the fuck the electrodes are placed, are going to find their diagnosis exacerbated. They're going to find their heart issues exacerbated. Could trigger a heart episode, a tachycardic episode in someone like myself. I'm pretty sure that device would kill me. Okay? It's not difficult to wrap your brain around the concept that we should probably not be putting kids on a human shock collar when they have pre-existing heart issues or epilepsy. When I say, come on, Comet 2024, this is why. You know, the fact that you're just dismissing it and pushing it aside, in spite of the fact there is literature that backs it, is just a reason why you can't say it about that specific device. Is no one with an ethical bone in their goddamn body wants to touch trying to do a study like that with 100-foot pole. Yeah, I'm triggered. Thank God. I'm so tired, folks. Their arguments are bull. For the FDA to backtrack this hard on this point, let's hope the reproduced new proposed ban is going to correct some of this, because holy God, no wonder they got it overturned. Sorry, not sorry. Make your shit solid. Leave no openings. And leave no openness for speculation. That's the only way you can deal with these people. We're going to close on that. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, if you could, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to utilize those comments. I appreciate your time. And as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I'll see you again in a few minutes.